Hi guys. So I am back again with another video, and the topic of discussion for this video is knowing and understanding the purpose of your single season or of your waiting season. For this particular topic, I came across a video recently that reminded me of a conversation that I had had with another young lady about a month ago regarding the purpose of our single season. We were talking about, how long we'd both been single and, the trials and tribulations of dating and things of that nature. And then we started to get into why are we in our single season? What is it that God is trying to show us at this point in our lives to where we cannot be distracted by other people, specifically with intimate relationships or romantic relationships? What is it that God is trying to teach us or show us during this time? A lot of times we find ourselves questioning our single season. Why am I single? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with everybody else? What is going on? Why am I single? Why am I not dating, or why am I not married, or whatever the case is? We find ourselves wondering what is wrong. And during that time, we end up running to people or attracting people who are not good for us. These are the people that God is trying to protect us from. These are the people that God is trying to show us, these people or this person is not for you. This is not what I have for you. But we're just so persistent on trying to figure out what is it that's not working, that we're trying to force something to work. And we don't even realize that God is preparing us for what He has for us. There are times where we pray for a certain relationship or we pray for a certain lifestyle, and God listens to those prayers and He says, no, I know you want this, but I have better. So do you know what? That's going to take a little more time. Your single season or your waiting season is going to be a little longer because I'm preparing you. I can't push you into this prematurely because then you're going to really miss out on your blessing. Do not force it. Do not rush it. Let God guide you. Trust in His timing. No time period is too long. I like to think of it like this. The longer my single season is, the longer my waiting season is, the bigger the blessing. That's it. God is taking an extended period of time to prepare me for these blessings because they are just that big. He needs me at my best, meaning when I get to my best, that means He's about to present the best to me, the best man, the best lifestyle, the best whatever it is I've been praying for. God is preparing me so that when it's time for me to get it, when it's time for me to receive it, it's going to be the best and I'm going to be at my best. You don't want to just live a lifestyle that is moderate. You want to live a lifestyle that exceeds your expectations. You want to live the best possible lifestyle that God has for you. You don't want to just be in a marriage or in a relationship. You want to be happily married, healthily married. You want to be in a happy relationship, a healthy relationship. You don't want the bare minimum. Whether you pray for the bare minimum or not, God is going to give you the best, but you have to be patient as He prepares you for it. For me, I genuinely feel that the purpose of my single season and waiting season is to genuinely let God prepare me for the best. I have been praying and working for a long time for the future I want, and I know that God is making my waiting season and my single season so extensive because I am going to receive the best. And as frustrating as it gets sometimes, it is something that I always understand that it is worth it. And that whenever I when I walk down the aisle to meet my husband on our wedding day, that all the tears I cried, everything is going to be worth it. But I'm not going to be able to feel that genuine joy if I'm impatient during the season that God intends for me to be patient and learn patience. So understand this: there is purpose in your single season or your waiting season. You need to just ask God to show you what that is. And once He shows you what your purpose is in your single season or your waiting season, you cannot focus on the pace of everyone else's journey. We are all traveling different journeys at different paces. We cannot focus on our own journey and our own pace if we're looking at everyone else. So just because this person has had a career before you, this person has had their marriage before you, this person has had their child before you, this person has gotten their degree before you, that's their journey, not yours. It doesn't mean that you are too late. It doesn't mean that you are insufficient. It doesn't mean that you are not good enough. It just means that it is not your time. It's not your time, and that's okay. It's not your journey. You are on your journey. You're going at your pace. Understand that. Everything will come together in due time. You just really have to trust in God's divine timing and trust in the purpose of your single season and your waiting season. Yes, I know I've said it a million times, but that's the purpose of this video. So I need you to internalize it. Understand that everything is going to happen for you exactly when it's meant to. And when it does happen, it is going to be the biggest blessing. And it just might bring tears to your eyes. And when you look back on everything you've been through and the time it took to get to that point, you are just going to be grateful. Because without that process, you wouldn't have been able to get to this point. But God carried you through, and He will continue to do so. But you have to be patient. Understand your purpose as a person. Understand your purpose in life. And understand your purpose in your single season and your waiting season. Once you understand those things, the waiting part won't be as hard as it is now because you're so focused on, why don't I have this? Focus on what He's trying to teach you. Focus on what He is preparing you for. And find your peace along the way. Everything is going to work out.